I just ate something that had pepper in it, and like an hour later I found a bit of the pepper in my tooth and my mouth is on fire. Huh? Hi guys! So, I'm sorry I haven't done a video this week. I completely missed my Throwback Thursday yesterday. I've only just started doing them and I'm already missing them. But I've just had such a overwhelming week, I could say, and I just didn't get around to doing any videos. So I thought today I would do a bit of an update on everything, kind of like a life update, I guess. And I was thinking I might do these now and then when I've got heaps of little things to update you guys on, and call it like maybe like a Dear Diary thing or something, because a lot of it will probably be ranting and raving and getting things off my chest and just saying what I want to say about things. And I find that because I'm quite an open person, I put a lot on Facebook and I moan a lot to people about things, and I think people get sick of hearing it, you know. So I thought if I do little kind of diaries like this, people aren't forced to watch it, people aren't forced to listen. It can be a way for me to express things. It can be a way, and it can be a way for people that are following me and that are interested in our story to kind of hear the ups and downs. So I guess the first thing I wanted to update on is my surgery update, I guess. I was going to make it a separate video, but so everything's been going quite well. Like, as today, my stitches are finally healed. I've had a bit of trouble with them, but they're finally healed. Today I'm feeling okay. Last few days I've been feeling okay. Everything's healed up and I'm kind of back to normal now. The first week that I let you guys know about well, I was just sore, you know. But the second week, I think it was like right on 1 week, just after I did my update for you guys, I found myself in the most excruciating pain, on the floor, crying, ready to call an ambulance, and in the end, Jono got let off work and came home in time. And we went to the doctors, and she wanted to send me to A&E because I have such a fear of hospital now, and I just get very anxious about it. I was just like, can I just go home and try and deal with this first? I'll see if it passes. But obviously I knew if I had to, I'd go to the hospital. It did eventually settle. But it was probably it was excruciating, and to not know, like, I didn't even act that way in labour, because to not know what the pain was, it was just, I don't know. We still don't know what it was. I had kind of pain for the few days following, and it took a while to really ease off. I did put it down to ovulation pain, and I know you guys are sitting there going, oh, is that all it was? Like, you hypochondriac. No, it was excruciating, and it's pain that I've had for like the last 6 months. But it never really got bad. It was kind of just, I'd have it for a couple minutes here and there. And I am thinking, and the doctor agrees with me, that ovulating is going to be a horrible thing, because everything's so stuck together. Things are going to get worse, and we don't know fully if that was it, but you know, I came right. I didn't have any, because I was very scared that was my bowels, like I'd ruptured something, but it came right. So I knew I hadn't done anything excessive, and it fell around that time of my cycle, so we do think that it was that. And since then things have been coming kind of right again. I have my off days, but I guess when I've got so much going on in there, I'm going to have off days. I still haven't got my appointment. Yesterday was 3 weeks, so I've got another 3 weeks until I see the surgeon, so I should begin an appointment anytime now, so I'm just waiting for that. And as far as more surgery and all that goes, I'll put my update down below that happened, but as far as surgery goes, yeah, I don't know anything. I don't know anything more than what I've told you guys. The other update is Bentley with his speaking. We got a letter in the mail, and I think he's got about a week and a half, and he sees the audiologist to check his hearing. We don't think it's his hearing, but it needs to be done. And we got another letter in the mail saying that they have assessed the situation for speech therapy, and he should be seen within 4 months. that I'm not overly happy with because he is 2.5. They did say to me he should be kind of seeking help by 2, so we are a bit behind already, and so I will be ringing them to say, look, is there any sooner you can get him in, because they sent me a form to fill out so they could assess it, and to me everything I ticked on the form was worrying. Like the questions they asked, it was all like, no he's not, no he's not, no he's not, and I made a side note of how old he is, because the form was for 12 to 24 months, and obviously I think he's just come on 28 months. So I am going to ring them and say, look, that's 4 months of his development that's going to linger. So I'll let you guys know if I get in any sooner or they send me a letter sooner. But as for our health, that's that. Another aspect of my health, and I guess this is why I haven't done a video, is I haven't just been feeling the greatest with myself. I've talked about how I get anxiety and I get anxious and I have panic attacks. I think I've talked about that. I need to go through my videos and see how much I've told you guys about that and maybe make a separate video on that. But this week I've just been very overwhelmed with things. Half of it is because I am not the most self-loving person, you know, and before, I've always battled with my weight. I've never been a very big person, but I am big, you know, and before my operation I put on a lot of weight because I got very unwell and I just didn't have any energy, and I ate, and I shouldn't have done that. And then healing, I kind of couldn't do much, and I've just got back into my exercise now, but I think, so a lot of it's to do with the way I'm looking. I'm at my heaviest. I'm just not feeling great about it. So I'm doing things I shouldn't be doing, but at the same time it kind of, I'm hoping it helps for a little bit. Like I'm calorie counting, which kind of in the past I found works for me. I'm doing your average base calorie. I'm not being silly. You know, I've got an app on my phone. I don't need my phone here, but I'm using calorie counter. Oh, is it MyFitnessPal, which is quite a common one. And I'm also taking, I bought these off Grab One, which is a New Zealand site where you get stuff for like daily deals kind of thing. I'm not sure if these are the proper product, or if it's a mock, or if it's not as strong as the real ones. I'm not sure. But I got the Garcinia Cambogia pills that everyone goes on about. These ones are 500 milligrams, and it just says contains exact equivalent to 500 milligrams of the Garcinia Cambogia fruit peel. I only got a month's worth to try them out. I don't like relying on things like this. Obviously I want to learn to get healthy and lose weight and, you know, just be a happier, healthier me on my own. But just to kick myself off to get going, I purchased these. I've only been taking them for a week. I think I am seeing a little bit of a difference kind of in my face and everything. I've still got such a big belly. I got left with such horrible belly after having children, so but I do think they're kind of helping, but also I am exercising and I am watching my food, so I don't know what to put it down to, but after a month or so I might do a review on these and what I think, and I'll let you know if they actually really did help. But on top of my weight, I'm just feeling so stressed. I just am having trouble relaxing. I'm having trouble being okay with things. And after hospital last time, which I think I've mentioned before again, I went to the doctor after having bad dreams and panic attacks and everything like that. And she did say to me, I do think you've got a little bit of PTSD. I think that's kind of reflecting now, and I'm just, I wouldn't say I'm feeling full on like depression or anything like that. I am just not myself. I don't feel myself, and I know a lot of that's got to do with the way I feel that I look, but it's also, I just find I am very on edge. I am very emotional. and I just feel like everything's getting on top of me, you know, and when I sit and look there, I'm like, there is nothing. Of course, like, I'm going through a lot, but I still have a lot, you know, and I sit there and I think there is nothing to be worrying about, Emma. Everything's okay. You've got a beautiful family. You've got everything you could ever want, but I think a lot of it is to do with the fact that we won't be having any more kids, and I'm really struggling with that, and I am really struggling with the fact that people don't understand. And I know they're trying to, and I think some of them kind of do get it, but just generally people are like, we've got 2 kids, you're going to have to deal with other people's pregnancies, you're going to have to, at least you know what it's like to have that excitement and to give birth, and you've been through that, and so there's no reason to be jealous or feeling funny about it. And you know, people are trying to make you feel better by saying, at least you can go do things now, you can plan, you can get on with a career, you guys can go on holidays, you can, and I know all that, and I try to remind myself of that, but you can't rush things, you can't make yourself feel different, you can't, and it's just one thing I've learned, and the fact that people saying that, and the fact that I know I can't make myself feel that right now, is starting to make me feel I just need to shut myself off. And there are certain people that I love hanging around with because they are just the most supportive people, and when I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling like everything's too much, I go and hang out with those people. I've got a great group of friends through school. I love going, we go to school a little bit earlier and all have a catch up. I just went for a walk with a girl today that is just really, she listens and all that kind of thing. But I do feel I shut myself off from a lot of other people because I really just I don't want to hear that. And it's nothing personal. I do know they're trying to help, but I've got a lot of friends that are falling pregnant lately. I watch a lot of things on YouTube that people are coming out and saying they're pregnant, and I'm so happy for them. And on one side I do say, yes, you know, I'm so pleased that you're pregnant because I can live through you, and I'm going to get baby cuddles, and I can buy you guys things, and I am really genuinely happy for them. I am. I'm not pretending. I am. And the people that announce their pregnancies really do deserve it, and things like that. But on the same time, I'm like, oh, I'm so jealous, and I know I've been there, but I just want to do it one more time. I just want, I was saying to John the other day, I just want to experience announcing my pregnancy, taking that pregnancy test, and getting a positive. And I think especially after this long of trying, that want and that desire to see that positive pregnancy test and just to do it is just overwhelming. And I just want to feel a baby kick in, and I want the big bump, and I actually want to go through labour again. As horrible as it is, I loved it with Bentley. I want the baby. I want 3 children. I'm not finished. And so, yeah, I was going to do a whole separate video on how I'm feeling about this, but it's all just coming out now. And that's kind of what this is for, though. But, yeah, it's all very, very overwhelming. And the more overwhelming fact is I can't do anything about it. I will sit there and I just know. And that's what starts my panic attacks is there is nothing. It's not like we're just infertile and I'm going to have to go through treatment or anything like that. There is nothing we can do for me to physically fall pregnant, to carry a baby by myself. Of course, there are other options which I could probably go into later with you guys about how I feel about those other options, but yeah, this week has not been a good week for me with my feelings and how I'm feeling all about that. So I think I've rambled on about that enough, and I just can't express how much hurt I am feeling about it all right now, so there's no point going on because I just can't explain it. If we push all that aside, the one thing we do have to look forward to is John and I's wedding anniversary is coming up. We would have been married for 2 years. Oh, I can't shake that feeling. We've been married for 2 years on April 20th, and it falls smack bang in the school holidays this year, and so we are going to go away. We weren't going to go away this time, but after everything and Jono's stressed at work and he's knackered and he needs a holiday, we decided we're going to go away. And we were going to go to Wellington. We're going to get flights down and everything. I think because we've both been so stressed this week, when it came to having to book things, we just couldn't make that decision, and we couldn't really finalise it and just click yes to all that money. And then we decided we're going to Rotorua, which is about 5 hours south from here. Neither of us have been there since we were kids. We're going on our own. I get very, very guilty about that kind of thing. A lot of people laugh at me, but I do get very guilty about leaving my kids behind. I feel like they need to experience life too. They need to come on holidays, and we want to do all this stuff. But we decided we really just need some time out. 2 nights as Jono has to get back for work. But we just didn't go down. We've booked a really nice hotel, and it's got a spa bath, and we're just going to go on the luge and the gondolas and go out for dinners and just spend some quality time together, because we've both been so stressed, and because we've had above a full house, which I'm not complaining about. I love having my sister here, and also we have my brother living here, so we've got a full house. We don't get too much time together alone, and it does start taking its toll, especially when I'm not feeling very good. He's tired. It does take a toll, and everyone needs time out. So I'm really excited about this. It's still 6 weeks away, but I'm going to take my camera and do it all, you know. And so now I've got another 6-week countdown, but I'm so excited to go on holiday and get a breakaway. But so I do want to say thank you to those that are watching, even those that are watching that haven't subscribed. Like, you know, that's fine. You don't have to subscribe, you know, but I'd appreciate it. And I think just the more subscribers, you feel like there's more people watching and more people that want to know, so you feel, you know, like, I guess it kind of gives me a bit of an importance, and that my story matters and all that kind of thing, I guess, when I find that people are watching my videos. But thank you to those that are watching, and it really does mean a lot to see the little likes go up and the views. It's like people do care, people do want to know. So I think that's all I've got to update you guys on. Jaden's going well at school. He's I think they're halfway through the term. He's got swimming sports next week. He's just had a little mini triathlon, which was really cute. He's taking a scooter every day, so he's happy. He's got a big bunch of friends. He's doing really well. So yeah, I think that's all I had to update you guys on today. I will get back into my videos. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I try to put like 2 up a week. Actually, on Sunday I did put up the little mini one. It was National Kids Day, and we just took the kids out for the day, so I kind of filmed a bit of that. But I will this week try and get back into my videos, and I'll give you guys another little update, and hopefully let you guys know that I'm feeling a lot better within myself. But this week's just been crap. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.